Hey there, viewers. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic that affects millions of families worldwide: toxic communication between parents and children. We'll be exploring 5 damaging phrases that parents often use, sometimes without realizing their harmful impact. By the end of this video, you'll understand why these statements are problematic and learn healthier alternatives to foster a more positive relationship with your children. And remember, in the comments below, share your experiences or any other toxic phrases you've encountered in parenting. Your input could help other parents recognize and change harmful communication patterns. Let's begin with our first toxic phrase: "You're so lazy." Picture this: a teenager sprawled on the couch, scrolling through their phone while dirty dishes pile up in the sink. A frustrated parent walks in and snaps, "You're so lazy, can't you do anything around here?" This seemingly harmless comment can have far-reaching consequences. When parents label their children as lazy, they're not just criticizing a specific behavior. They're attacking their child's character. This kind of statement can lead to low self-esteem. Children may internalize this label and believe they're inherently worthless or incapable. Decreased motivation. Paradoxically, being called lazy can make children less likely to take initiative or put effort into tasks. Resentment and rebellion. Feeling misunderstood and unfairly judged, children might act out or withdraw from their parents. So, what can parents say instead? Try focusing on specific behaviors and offering encouragement. "I notice the dishes haven't been done yet. Could you please take care of them in the next hour? I appreciate your help in keeping our home tidy." This approach addresses the issue without attacking the child's character and provides clear expectations. Moving on to our second toxic phrase: "Why can't you be more like your sister, brother?" Comparisons between siblings are incredibly common, but they can be devastatingly harmful. Imagine a parent saying to their child, "Your brother always gets straight A's. Why can't you be more like him?" This type of comparison breeds sibling rivalry and resentment, damages self-esteem and confidence, creates feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, ignores each child's unique strengths and abilities. Children who constantly hear these comparisons may develop a deep-seated belief that they're not good enough, feel pressured to conform to unrealistic expectations, struggle with their sense of identity and self-worth. Instead of making comparisons, parents should celebrate each child's individual strengths and progress. "I've noticed you've been working really hard on your math lately. What do you think has been helping you improve?" This approach acknowledges the child's efforts and encourages self-reflection and growth. Our third toxic phrase is one that many parents use in moments of frustration: "You're driving me crazy." We've all been there. A child is having a meltdown in the grocery store, refusing to put on their shoes, or asking the same question for the 100th time. In a moment of exasperation, a parent might blurt out, "You're driving me crazy." While it might seem like a harmless expression of frustration, this phrase can have serious consequences. It makes children feel responsible for their parents' emotions. It can lead to guilt and anxiety in children. It models poor emotional regulation. It can damage the parent-child bond. Children who frequently hear this phrase may become overly cautious and anxious about their behavior, struggle with expressing their own needs and emotions, develop codependent tendencies in future relationships. Instead of placing the burden of our emotions on our children, we can express our feelings more constructively. "I'm feeling frustrated right now. Let's both take a deep breath and figure this out together." This approach acknowledges the parent's emotions without blaming the child and invites cooperation. Now, let's move on to our fourth toxic phrase: "You're so sensitive." Sensitivity in children can manifest in various ways. Maybe they cry easily, get overwhelmed by loud noises, or have intense emotional reactions. When parents dismiss these feelings with phrases like, "You're so sensitive," or "Stop being a baby," they're sending a dangerous message. This kind of statement invalidates the child's emotions, teaches children to suppress their feelings, can lead to long-term emotional repression, discourages empathy and emotional intelligence. Children who are repeatedly told they're too sensitive may struggle to understand and process their emotions as adults. Have difficulty forming deep, meaningful relationships. Be more prone to anxiety and depression. Hesitate to express their needs or stand up for themselves. Instead of dismissing a child's sensitivity, parents can validate their feelings and help them develop coping strategies. I can see that you're feeling upset. It's okay to have strong feelings. Let's talk about what's bothering you and figure out how to handle it. This approach acknowledges the child's emotions and provides an opportunity for emotional growth and problem solving. And now, we come to our fifth and final toxic phrase. Because I said so. We've all heard it, and many of us have probably said it. When a child questions a rule or decision, it's tempting to shut down the conversation with a curt, "because I said so." But this phrase can be more harmful than we realize. Using "because I said so" as a catch-all response stifles curiosity and critical thinking, teaches blind obedience rather than understanding, can lead to power struggles and rebellion, misses opportunities for valuable teaching moments. Children who frequently hear this phrase may struggle with decision-making and independent thinking, have difficulty questioning authority in appropriate situations, lack the skills to negotiate and communicate effectively, feel powerless and resentful towards authority figures. Instead of relying on this conversation ender, parents can take the time to explain their reasoning. I understand you're wondering why. Let me explain my reasons and then we can discuss it if you still have questions. This approach respects the child's curiosity, models good communication, and helps children understand the reasoning behind rules and decisions. In conclusion, the words we use as parents have immense power. They can shape our children's self-image, emotional well-being, and future relationships. By being mindful of these 5 toxic phrases and choosing more positive alternatives, we can create a nurturing environment that promotes emotional intelligence, self-esteem, and healthy parent-child relationships. Remember, changing ingrained communication patterns takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself as you work on eliminating these toxic phrases from your vocabulary. The goal isn't perfection, but progress. Every positive interaction is a step towards a healthier, happier relationship with your child. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this information valuable, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep striving for positive, empowering communication with your children. The effort you put in today will shape the adults they become tomorrow.